think you could use tomatoes, peas, carrots, cucumber, onion, green, yellow, or red pepper, and zucchini. You use 1/4 to 1/2 of each cup. Hi, I'm Kailyn and I'm here with you live from Kailyn's kitchen. Today we're going to be making a bacon ranch pasta salad. It's one of my favorites that my mom makes. First, we're going to wash our hands. You always want to remember to use soap and wash your hands before making any type of food, because you don't want your food to have all the things that your hands have been touching all day. This recipe makes 12 servings. First, let's go over our ingredients. You use 4 cups of uncooked pasta. You can use whatever type of pasta that you like. Today, I'm going to use shells. Next, you're going to use 1 to 1/2 of a cup of mayonnaise. My favorite type of mayonnaise is Duke's mayonnaise. Don't use Miracle Whip. Ew. Next, we're going to use 2 envelopes of ranch dressing. I use Hidden Valley dip mix. This you can find in your dressing aisle at your local grocery store. Next, you use 1/2 a cup of bacon bits. You can either make the bacon at home and chop it up, or you can use bacon bits in a jar, or you can use this. This is one of my favorites. Next, you're going to use 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. And next you're going to use salt and pepper to the taste. Okay. Now, the next ingredient is one of your choices. You can either use tomato, peas, carrots, cucumber, onion, green, yellow, or red pepper, or zucchini. Or you can use all of them. You use 1/4 to 1 cup of each vegetable. Let's get started. Now we're going to go over all the things we have. I have my cutting board already right here. I have my knives. I have my little strainer thingy, and so that when we're ready to pour the pasta in, it's already there. And then I have my 2 mixing bowls. I have a spatula that will help me with my mayonnaise. And I have a wooden spoon, so it's softer on the pasta salad. It's definitely softer than a metal spoon. Let's sharpen our knives. All sharp. Okay. Now let's wash our veggies. We want to wash our veggies just like we wash our hands, so that we don't get anything like dirt on our veggies. Let's take the stickers off. It gets a little too sticky to eat. Okay. We're going to wash our veggies. Well, I'm going to wash my veggies with Veggie Wash. This is one of my favorites. You can find this in your produce section in your local grocery store. First, we're going to spray our veggies. And then we're going to let those sit for just a second. Okay. Next, we're going to peel our onion. First, we're going to cut off the ends so that's easier to peel. Okay, now let's peel. Okay, all ready. Now we're going to rub our veggies with this stuff on, with the Veggie Wash stuff. Okay. Good. And great. Now we're going to rinse them with water. The next thing we're going to do is boil our water. That way when we're ready for the pasta salad, we can just go ahead and pour it in. First, let's set our veggies up. Okay, let's get water. While that's filling up, I can go ahead and take this stuff out. There we go. ready yet. Okay. First thing we're going to do with our veggies is we're going to cut this open. That way we can get all the seeds out. Wait, this is ready. Oh, it's going to weigh me down. Oh. Okay, let's set this on high. Now, we're going to keep an eye on that throughout the cutting our veggies. That way it doesn't overboil. Okay, so we're going to get all of these seeds out before we start cutting, because I don't really like seeds, and you don't like these seeds. So, we get all of these out. Okay. This is taking a long time. Okay, we're just going to rinse this out to make it easier. Okay. Good. Oh. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to use today with my veggies this food chopper. It's one of my mom's secret weapons. Okay, let's get all this stuff off. So we're gonna cut this in 4 little square thingies. And I'm actually gonna cut them just smaller. But usually you can cut it. But today it doesn't want to work out with these. You know. Okay. Next we're going to take our little handy dandy secret weapon chopper. And we're going to chop up our food. Okay, get as much as you can in there. A little too much. Okay. That's about good. And now we're going to chop this up. That was very loud. I saw an onion in my eyes. Oh gosh, one second. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to wash my hands. Again. Washing your hands is good. But your onion in your eyes. It hurts so much. Okay, now that our hands are all dry, I'm going to make this little mixture. Once again, we're going to use our onion powder, our Hidden Valley dip mix, ranch dressing, and our bacon bits. We're going to make, there's actually not an exact measurement, but I've already pre-made it into this bowl right here. So we're going to go ahead and add this to our vegetables, and I add just a little bit extra bacon, because bacon is yummy. So we're going to add that. We're going to add that. We're going to go over here and check our water. Almost boiling. Almost boiling. Okay. Now, we're going to look at our water. That's what we're going to do. That's a great idea. Okay, now I'm going to add some mayonnaise. You use 1 to 1.5 cup of Duke's, not Miracle, mayonnaise. Okay, so I'm gonna, this is a handy dandy thingy from me. Pampered Chef. It's a cooking thing. So since I'm using extra salad, I'm going to use just a little bit. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I'm doing 1.5 because this is about a cup. Cool. Sounds nice. It tastes yummy. Okay. Almost there. Oh gosh. Came out of nowhere. Almost there. Wait. Okay. Still not there. Okay. Once we fill this thingy up, we just push the bottom and it squeezes out. It's really cool. And I got it on the side there. We can fix that very easily. Okay. Keep doing that. Okay, now let's go check our water. Okay, almost there. It's almost boiling. Steaming but not boiling. Okay, let's push this in. Oh, into this one. Okay. Sweet. Okay, let's go check our water. Almost there. Okay, let's get a little bit more of this mayonnaise. Oh, wait, I forgot. So we're gonna use about a half. Okay. I don't have it measured exactly, so I might not use all that I pushed down to use. Okay. That's about good. I'll use that much. Ow, I squeezed my finger in it. Oh, let's wipe this thingy offy. Yeah, like that. It's good. Okay, now we're gonna stir all of that. Just letting you know, this recipe is very messy. Let's go check on our water. It's so close. Okay, I think it's about, yes it is. So, okay. Ow! Okay, we are going to take our pasta salad and we're going to, okay, now that this is all poured in, we're going to stir it just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to take the wooden spoon. Oh, it's going to be a little difficult. We're going to use this. We're going to get all this mayonnaise and stuff. Let's stuff that first. Finish mixing this. Let's go ahead and add some salt and pepper. I'm doing it the wrong way. Okay. Now we're gonna mix. Okay, now that our noodles are done and our ingredients are all mixed up, I'm gonna tell you how I cook the pasta. For this recipe, you need to cook the pasta al dente, which is a way to prepare or cook pasta, of course. This is an Italian phrase, meaning to the tooth, which means the pasta has a slight resistance in the center where it is chewy and not totally crunchy, so that now you can chew it and enjoy. Now let's turn this stove off and take our pasta over here.
Kailyn.
Okay, there we go. Shut this over here. Now I'm going to put on my safety clothes. All right. First, we're going to make sure we get all the water out of our pasta. Then we're going to fold our pasta with our ingredients mix. Fold means to gently stir. So I'm going to put a little bit in at a time. That was a lot, but things happen. Okay, we're going to stir this up. And we're gonna put this in, and as we stir it, after this is done stirring, we're gonna put it in the fridge for several hours, and we're gonna enjoy. I hope you enjoy it too. Bye.